Let's go!
Hey, kids.
Hey, Dad.
War crimes will be prosecuted.
Does the word mean anything to you?
Yeah, I chose this profession, so therefore I earned beer.
You want to go to the matinee?
The feeling is definitely there.
You don't know my name!
It's a new morning in America.
This is the old dude, Howard J. Reynolds.
Step into my office.
Not going to be too many punks.
Now would you stop worrying about the punk?
Fuck you. That's my name.
Yeah, let's go to the punk rock show.
Introducing for your listening pleasure.
Hello, it's Mike. Welcome to the High Fives podcast. Sans Nate. So, full caveat, the editing is probably not going to be as good, and the sound quality and all that jazz. But hey, you get my pretty voice. We weren't able to do our last episode of the year, so I thought I would give you my top 30 albums of the year. So, come along for the ride, and we'll get to it. At number 30, I have Dave House's Bury Me in Philly. I know some people thought it was a little bit too much radio rock for Dave House, but I'm a sucker for Dave House, especially his solo stuff. I know I was late to the party on the Loved Ones, and I kind of discovered his solo stuff first. So I've always been a fan. This one isn't as great as the other albums, but it still holds up. It's still got 10 or 11 tracks that are great. But I'm going to go with the title track, Bury Me in Philly. So hope you enjoy.
I couldn't stop the ringing in my head. I couldn't stand not seeing you one more time before we're dead. I wanna turn it on and turn you up again while we're still in our prime. I want the next 30 minutes to feel like a fucking crime. I might need your help to sing these songs. I've been losing blood, spinning wheels for far too long. You clap in time, I'll make it rhyme, and we'll pretend we're in our prime. In our prime.
So that was Dave House with Bury Me in Philly, the title track off his latest release, and my number 30 on the list. At number 29, I've got Toby Foster and his album 100 Ways. I'm not sure if anybody on the podcast has been listening to this at all. It's one of those ones I kind of found through Bandcamp. I feel like I should maybe know a little bit more about Toby Foster. Maybe he's in a band or something. I did some quick research and couldn't find anything other than a British comedian, and I don't think it's the same person. But it's kind of got that solo emo singer-songwriter stuff going for it. I really liked it. It was kind of a grower, and the more I listened to it, the more I came back to it. So here's Toby Foster with Manic Depression, and I hope you enjoy.
They found the cancer 7 months before my birth. And you got better. I felt my worth. At 6 years old, you said you saved my life, you know. Well, since then I have always been emotional. Some years later, you explained how they don't call it anymore manic depression. You're gonna get it. Well, since then, I guess I've been a bit on edge. So when I call you and you don't call me back, or I don't see you and I don't know why, I fear I'm all out of good time, and not hurting or being hurt is worth not beyond a lie.
Hi, welcome back. That was Toby Foster off 100 Ways. Hope you enjoyed that one. With the number 28 and 27th picks, I went with the Lillingtons and their album Stella Serpente. I hope I said that right. And the track off there I went with The Pursuit of Pleasure. I know, again, it was an album that some people didn't like because they kind of had changed their sound a little bit, but I really enjoyed it. I don't get the knock on it. So far, I can see if you're a purist, you might not like the production and the songwriting, but I think it was a great album, and it's been kind of underlooked. And the song I went with was Pursuit of Pleasure. And I find it funny because it's not that the band sounds this way, but I kind of feel like the intro to the song almost has an Alkaline Trio kind of feel. So, I mean, I hope you enjoy it. The second pick here I went with 27 was an Edmonton band called Old Wives, who also have a Teenage Bottle Rocket connection, as the drummer is now in Teenage Bottle Rocket. And this one kind of took me by surprise. I've dabbled in this band a little bit just because they were friends of friends and from the area, but I've never really caught on with me. But a few weeks ago, I really got into this album, and it's a really good pop punk album, and it kind of takes me back a little bit. And the song I chose was "Lying Through My Drink." So here is the Lillingtons with "Pursuit of Pleasure," and Old Wives with "Lying Through My Drink."
Or maybe you're not going out tonight. Or maybe I should just give up the good fighting. Have another drink. 'Cause with the drinks there is no something, with no self there is no you. And that's a better fucking option than what I'm going through. And I don't even care. Do you want me to keep your seat warm? Or do you want me to buy you a drink? I'm sure you'll be here just getting out from your job. At least that's what I think. I don't think about you anymore. Wanna stick to late night bars and hanging with my friends. If you believe that I'm lying through my dreams, well, I got nowhere, I got nowhere to go, I got nothing to do. I don't think about you anymore. Wanna stick to late night bars and hanging with my friends. If you believe that I'm lying through my dreams, I don't think about you anymore. If you believe that I'm lying through my
I hope you enjoyed those two tracks. At number 26, I went with the Get Up Kids from Matt Pryor and his solo album Memento Mori. This one snuck up on me. I didn't even know it was getting released, and it just kind of was one of those things I saw pop up and just purchased automatically, forgot about it for a bit, and just recently rediscovered it. I really like this album. It's I mean, if you like the Get Up Kids or you like Matt Pryor or the New Amsterdams, there's a strong chance you'll like it. If you don't like his voice, if you don't like that style, you're not going to dig it. But I really did like it, and I suggest checking it out if you're a fan of those bands and Matt Pryor. The song I went with is This Home. So hope you enjoy.
Every time the circus came to town, the flying men upside down doesn't mean that much to me. But I know at the end of every day, he doesn't hang his head in shame. He knows who he's supposed to be. The world keeps spinning and I feel like I'm standing still. Life's proving quite the bitter pill. Every time the farmer tills his soil, the murderers dig for oil. You can call it what you will. Both bury hands deep in the earth. They know what the land is worth and just who they have to kill. Tossing and turning and I can't ever get to sleep. Maybe this person isn't me. Is this home? Maybe this is not the place for me. We could see what of the world there is to see. Am I alone? Not as long as I've got all of you. Now I know exactly what the world wants me to do.
Matt Pryor, and we're moving along here slowly but surely, and hope you're not sick of my voice or this music yet. Next band I pick is a Canadian band called Lorette. I can't say it. I'm not French. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. They're a band I discovered via another band tweeting that they are going on tour. I can't even remember the band right now. But this is a great little album. I see they often are playing Pooza and fests like that, doing the East Coast stuff, or Eastern Canada, not so much the coast, but Eastern Canada's circuit. The album is called Landmarks. It's a good little album. They got the male and female vocals that play off each other a little bit. Something I'm a big fan of. I know other people maybe are not, but I am. And the song I went with was called Satellites. So this is Satellites off Landmarks.
I had my coffee in the morning, little older, some more wise. Warmer nights, got under February skies. Don't apologize for when nights are long and there's nothing on. When we don't have much to say, we're still okay. Feel you can afford it. Stacks of dust in orbit, floating through the sky. When you feel defeated, be there when you need it. Don't ever question why. As the days are getting longer and the season starts to turn, light a match to history and sit and watch it burn. 'Cause it's time we learn. There's no holding on when the winter's gone, and we'll take another spin around the sun. Feel you can afford it. Stacks of dust in orbit, floating through the sky. When you feel defeated, be there when you need it. Never question why. I wanna see you in the evening under flickering street lights. Sit up on the rooftops edge of warm September nights and watch the satellites. As the stars are gone, when the city's on, still no place I'd rather be when you're with me. Feel you can afford it. Stacks of dust in orbit, floating through the sky. When you feel defeated, I'll be there when you need it. Don't ever question why. You think you can afford it. Special dust in orbit, floating through the sky. When you feel defeated, I'll be there when you need it. Never question why.
Number 24 is a band that I've fallen in love with over the last few years, and this album didn't hit me as hard as their previous ones, and it's still great, and I just think it's not getting the airplay in my rotation based on it not being as solid as previous attempts by the band. And the band I'm talking about is the worst name ever. The World is a Beautiful Place, and I Am No Longer Afraid to Die. And the album's called Always Foreign. And I went with the song Dylan and Her Son. It's a little bit more upbeat, but I really enjoyed this track, and I think it's the one that stands out the most for me. I'm kind of hoping that along the lines I go back and revisit this album a little bit more and it grows on me substantially. But here's The World is a Beautiful Place, and I Am No Longer Afraid to Die with Dylan and Her Son. welcome back. Thanks for sticking around with my solo attempt at the Hi-Fi's podcast. Thanks for listening. Let's move along to number 23 on my top 30 of 2017. And this is the first EP on the list. It's by a band from Philadelphia called Big Nothing. And this is an EP that was released on Asian Man Records. And it's a band that features members of Brainerd, Crybaby, Casual, and the Young Livers. If you're into that late 90s pop punk emo, the bands like Get a Kid, Saves a Day, Lifetime, you should probably check this album out. It's a great little 4-song EP that I can't get enough of. And the track I went with was Sugar. So this is Big Nothing off the self-titled EP with Sugar. Number 22, I have Craig Finn's solo album, We All Want the Same Things. Now, this is another guy that I think you either love him, hate him. I don't think there's an in-between on Craig Finn. You might give some leeway to the Hold Steady, but his solo stuff is definitely an acquired taste. And if you like his vocals and his songwriting, which I do, I think We All Want the Same Things is excellent. It really hit home when I saw the video for God in Chicago, which is kind of a weird song because it's almost taking his storytelling to a next level where the song and the instrumental is almost the last important part of the equation in this on this track. But I really loved God in Chicago, and it's just one of those tracks that really hits you. I'm not even sure why. It's not like I've ever lost anybody of importance or to drugs or dealt with drugs or any of that kind of stuff. Anyway, I hope you enjoy the album. If, like I said, I don't know if Craig Finn is for everyone, But this one really stuck with me. It's God in Chicago off Craig Finn's We All Want the Same.
Her mom found her brother, then she found the container wrapped up in a newspaper, stuffed in a duffel bag with hockey pads and $7,000 in rubber bands. We didn't speak at the service, but then later a message from a number that wasn't familiar said, "Hey, it's Charlie's sister. Would you do me a favor? There's unfinished business. It's roughly the size of a baseball." I said I wasn't totally sure, but yeah, I could probably call someone. I knew this kid from my dorm when I went to school in Wisconsin. My 2 semesters were a total disaster, and he was part of the problem. Hadn't talked in forever. But Wayne from Winnetka picked up on the first ring. I explained the situation. He said he'd be interested, but we'd have to come to him. We said lunchtime on Wednesday, a Mexican restaurant a mile north of Midway. He worked for his father's shipping company out west of the city. Right now I'm not working. She said we could split it. Just glad to be finished. Not even tempted. But it's so goddamn sad in her house right now. He's still hearing everything. She just needs a break from it. Said she wants to come with. We left really early. Went from St. Paul to Cicero in my Chevrolet that didn't have any radio. Had a boombox in the back seat that was running out of batteries. Played 1999 into Led Zeppelin 3. When the tape deck got all wobbly, she still sang the harmonies. The transaction was easy. My buddy looked similar, just a little bit heavier. And counting all the money in front of him seems silly. This isn't the movies. It was over so quickly. Wayne got in his car, drove into the Sunset, turned left onto Cermak, and she turned to me and said, "I never been to Chicago. I got nothing going on tomorrow. Maybe we could stay here tonight, lose ourselves in the glass and light. Never been to Chicago. I got nothing going on tomorrow. Maybe we could stay here tonight, lose ourselves in the glass and light." We got a room at the Hyatt, Michigan Avenue. I can still picture you. We each got a toothbrush at Walgreens. We drank in the taverns, we ate somewhere Italian. Then she's on the sidewalk trying to ask for a cigarette from oncoming traffic. I felt God in the buildings, the light from the skyscrapers showing up in the river. And 4 years didn't seem like much anymore. We both want the same things. We kiss on the corner, we kiss in the corridors, we fumbled with clothing. We all want the same things. And then it was morning. We drove back all hungover, and all the way to Eau Claire she played with her hair. Came up on St. Paul and she was sobbing.
So that was Craig Finn. Moving on my list, because I'm sure you just don't really even care about hearing me anymore. And I really do appreciate anybody that's sticking through this whole thing. And if you're not interested into listening anymore, I will have this all posted on the site and on Facebook and whatnot. But let's move on to number 21. And number 21 is a band called Kid You Not with the album Never a Dull Moment. And this is one of those bands I discovered looking through, I believe it was the Fest lineup, and finding bands that I had never heard before. It's a pretty cool album. It's got that whole pop punk, Iron Chic kind of sound to it. Plus, a lot of their titles are for movies, like There's No Crying in Baseball, Be a Lot Cooler If You Did, and the track I'm picking, which is No Shirt, No Shoes, No Dice, which is from one of my favorite movies, Fast Times at Ridgemont High. So instead of listening to me babble about them, why don't you just check them out? The band is Kid You Not, the album is Never a Dull Moment, and the song is No Shirt, No Shoes, No Dice.